28. From the gun, wants to pass. The short hands, it's Coleman. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And the big defensive front wins the battle. No gain on that play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. That's caught. It's Alston. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Auburn's going to have to send out the punt team. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. They'll get him corralled and down at about the 19-yard. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Looking to throw, it's Robertson. Makes the grab. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Now here on 2nd down, see if they keep tossing it around. Back to pass. Finds the tight end. Got room at the 30. Turning on the Jets, and he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll... So here comes the Auburn offense. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter.
There he goes! We've seen this from this sophomore. So dangerous after he makes the grab.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
Coming out on first down with the play fake. Quickly out to the tight end. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Both of these teams right on the fringe of the top 25. This is a type of game that can help you earn some respect.
Absolutely. I mean, both these teams sitting right outside the top 25 have a great opportunity to get a good quality win and start to build momentum early in this season and see what kind of squad you want to have, Auburn.
Both of these teams just want They've worked so hard all season up to this point to try to get that number beside their name. And this is the game. If you win it, you're going to get it.
Quarterback on the keeper. Fights his way for a couple, but stops short of the marker. It's 4th and 1. Auburn lines up quickly. They'll run for it. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Good spot on the field to go for it. They make it pay off. Willing to settle for a field goal on this drive.
Yeah, and Reese, I just don't know if field goals are going to win this game, honestly. I think to win, I think you need tutties. So this offense needs to stay on the field, stay aggressive, and try and capitalize after picking up that first down.
Offenses, when they run these RPOs, they just want to be comfortable. The quarterback wants to make the read very easy, very clean. It's your job as a defense to kind of create some confusion, speed up that process any way you can.
They'll go to the ground. Brought down at the 25 after it. Five-yard gain. It'll be a first down. Auburn people love to recite their creed, and I think somewhere in there, it's you should run the football well.
That's definitely a part of their blueprint. Every championship team, every great Auburn team starts with the big guys up front, paving the way, running the football, establishing that first will make the Auburn fan base proud.
Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Motion from the wide receiver. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Caught near the sidelines. He'll pick up a few before going out of bounds.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Going for 6. Touchdown, Auburn! Quick strike through the air for the score.
And this quarterback...
Give to the running back. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40.
And after having a nice game like that on 1st down, if you're the offensive coordinator here, maybe you're thinking about being aggressive and taking a shot. Because even if it's incomplete on 2nd down, on 3rd, you won't have that long to go.
Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely.
Most offensive coordinators want to be really aggressive on 2nd and short. And I love the quarterback here. He drops back the pass thinking being aggressive. Nothing available. Give me an easy first down.
Off play action on 1st down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Coleman. And they're going to lose yardage there. The defense completely owning the front. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
Man, it's easy to play defense when you can do this. When you can get to the quarterback quick and make him make a decision quick, it makes it easier for the secondary, for the linebackers, for everybody on the field.
Makes the grab.
And listen, the defense knew coming into this one, they were going to target him early and often. He is a... And there's no mystery where the quarterback's going to be looking on critical down and distances. Let's see how they're able to cover him throughout the rest of this game.
After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on 1st down, man, you are doing just that.
The give from the gun. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the 1st down.
And listen, I would feed this guy. Listen, I can run RPOs all I want, but I just need to know if it's a tie, give it to this guy. He'll make plays. He's got speed. He'll hit the hole. He's a physical runner, so I'd keep feeding this guy for sure.
Leaves it with the back. Jukes his way for more. He's pulled down after a tough run. Gets it to the 6.
Keep pounding away at this defense and make them play the run. If you can get this many a chunk, they're going to have to commit more guys to the box, more guys to the run. Then you open it up for the passing game.
Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. And the Tigers are threatening on 1st and goal. He'll pull it on the read. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line.
They go with the option. Quarterback keeps it himself. And look, we've seen this guy on tape, guys, break these tackles and take it the distance. This offense should keep dialing up these option plays. Don't let that short gain by the QB prevent you from running this scheme in your playbook.
They keep nudging it closer, but now it's 3rd and he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers. QB draw. Crosses the 30 to the 31 and a 6-yard pickup. The Tigers can really attack on this 2nd and short. The give to the back. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
And this is a guy that can find you the hidden yardage. That play, he just pushes the pile to get that 1st down.
Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
With jet sweep pass. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. Auburn sends out the punting unit. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. Looks it in at the 40. Return's going to get it up around. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. Not able to break the big one on that screen to the running back, but he found enough and a solid pickup on 1st down. The Tigers in a good spot here with 2nd and short. They'll give it to the back. And he's got enough for the 1st down. They'll mark it at the 34.
Yeah, and it's a nice decision by the quarterback when you run these RPOs. Man, if you can give it to them and you can get such positive yards like that, continue to do it. Make that defense react a different way. Then I'll throw the football.
Stuffed almost in his tracks, but strong enough to pick up 1 to the 35. Much on first down, it's 2nd and 9. Here we go. Wide receiver going in motion. Second down, he'll throw it. Caught in the backfield, it's Simmons. They get him out of bounds, couple of yards short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 48, and this offense is rolling.
And you could tell they set up the screen action, but how about the ability to adjust, right? I see what the defense is giving me. You gonna leave that open? Okay, I'm gonna take it right now.
Some really tough running there gets him to the 45-yard line. He now has 56 yards on the ground, a very productive first half here in the season opener. The give on the option. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. And the Tigers are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Really nice job to convert that 3rd down, and they've got it at the 33.
It's hard to stop great runners. It really is. That's why you run the football consistently. You got a big offensive line, a big physical unit. You run the football like this, man, it will take a toll later. But you got to tackle this guy over and over again who has this ability to make people miss and make big plays.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Gives it on the option. They almost got a first down there. Stopped a yard short. It'll be 3rd down. The Tigers come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. On 3rd and short, they'll ride the running back here. And from this angle, I don't think he got the first down. The defense won at the line of scrimmage. This is a makeable field goal distance, but this offense is thinking touchdowns. They'll hauls it in, the first down and more. Got enough to move the sticks. First down from the 17. The Tigers didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. got it. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Auburn. I'm touched. Here to get some. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. The hand to the running back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
It's incomplete, and they've been waiting to run that one and couldn't quite pull it off. It's third down. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the second down misfire. And they fail to hook up on third down. Auburn's going to have to send out the punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Looks it all the way in and now turns his attention upfield. Now here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again. After punting the last time they had it, they ought to be set up for a much better result with this drive.
This offense better be licking their chops. You're not going to start with better field possession than this all game did.
You ain't lying. Forget about the last possession and what we did. You're already in scoring position. Take care of that football. Make sure you get some points.
On the ground, it's Cobb. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Nice job by the defense. A lot of times offenses want time to mesh that RPO and read it. Nah, the defense got in there so fast, they didn't give him an option. Got the nice tackle for a loss, putting the offense in a worse situation.
Got it behind the line. It's Cobb. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. Now with a 1st and goal, let's see what Auburn's got cooking. Go straight ahead. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Tries again to get it in. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of settling for 3, but it is 3rd and goal. And they've got him down after the short completion, but they inch closer and closer to pay dirt.
Nice job by the defense there. They knew coming into this one, this running back was dangerous catching the football, so really good job getting him down on the ground, now setting up 4th and goal.
The snap sets up the throw. And he'll be knocked down. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Pressure coming. Nice job by this junior quarterback to get it done on the ground.
This is the most annoying thing in the world for a defense, is when you start to play all these plays and all these pass concepts and routes, and then you let the quarterback get outside the pocket, and he takes off, and he gets a 1st down. Like, so much to defend. That is the hardest thing to defend, because you don't know where it's going to happen on the field and when it's going to.
And the Tigers can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Leaves it with the back. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. The Tigers come to the line with a new set of downs. Trying to make magic with his feet. And this offense is feeling it as they rip off a big chunk of yardage, and they've got it on the 22.
What an individual effort there by the quarterback on the RPO, because everybody was covered. He just takes off, and he shows you his ability out in the open field. He's like a running back. He's got great vision. He's got the speed. He looks so natural when he's in the second level carrying the rock. Huge gain on offense by the Q. I love it on that play.
Auburn hopes to get War Eagle flying in this red zone trip. To the air on second down. They're working that left side. Now the connection takes it to the 11.
You know, the defense doesn't have an answer for this slot guy right now. They may want to think about bracketing him, having a defender play to the outside and to the inside. Probably some sort of zone coverage where you're trying to get two bodies, forcing the quarterback to have to go somewhere else with the ball.
Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Wants to go up top. He caught it. Touchdown, Tigers. A Lazarus-like comeback is underway. Like a Thanksgiving turkey. They're just being carved. No shot. They have no idea how to get in this quarterback's head.
He's on fire.
A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Off the play fake on first down. Buys a little time with his feet. Slings it downfield. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch. You know why he's piling up all these yards, David? Because the receivers won't let the ball hit the ground.
You remember that Jameis Winston game we called on a Thursday night? The ball didn't even...
And the rush will get to him at the 25.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up and pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front seven on defense, it's going to be tough.
Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. Touchdown, Baylor! And Auburn is ready to go back to work on offense. First play of the drive, wants to throw. At the 35, he's loose. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
Nice job after the catch by the tight end, able to make a guy miss and go get extra yards.
They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a first down. Wide open downfield. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15.
Well, the play fake on the RPO bought the receiver some time to work himself open on the route. That was a man-to-man coverage on the defense. Nice job by the receiver putting his foot in the ground and separating.
He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Offside, defense.
Offense will take that. Free 5 yards every time. Bad discipline by the defense.
Maybe can be a little more aggressive here after the offsides penalty. It's 1st and 5. They want to throw it. He's got it on the run. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one. The Tigers want to crank the tempo with the run on 1st and goal. Touchdown, Tigers! And here they...
Okay, ready?
He'll keep it himself. He gets nothing, and they keep plowing ahead with the running game, and they've got very little to show for it. Got nothing on 1st down. Now 2nd and 10 from their own 25. Off play action. He's taking the shot. Makes the grab deep. Off to the races. Touchdown, Auburn! You thought they were done. They're not. They'll get this drive started from their own 26. Gives it on the option. Got the first down. Looking for more. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. He almost popped out of there for a huge... Determined they will take it. They are in business after the fumble recovery. We've got a timeout here as this coach is challenging the call. He wants to give the replay booth a chance to have another look. Might have to give that coach a flag and a whistle. He was right on in his view of the play, and the officials agree and overturn the call. Offense trying to keep them off balance on 1st and 10. He'll do it himself. Oh, he was in the backfield immediately. A 3-yard loss. And the Tigers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Setting up the screen. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning.
When they try to spit it out to the running back on the perimeter of the field, you saw the speed and recognition by the defense, though. How quickly they were able to get to the back and get...
He's going for it all. He's got it along the sideline. All kinds of room to the right. Touchdown, Tigers. An epic comeback. They'll talk about this one forever if they can hold on, but... Right. First play of this drive comes from the 5-yard line. Looking for space. It's all there. That'll be a beneficial run as he creates some breathing room and gets it up to the 13-yard line.
And this is a pressing time for this defense. They've got to understand, they're backed up a little bit. They're going to run the football. They don't want to make it.
There he goes. They get him stopped at the 26, but that'll be enough for this offense to go to work on first down.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football, and the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down?
Wide open spaces. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. The Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Quarterback on the keeper. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there.
This is one of the things that's hard about stopping the option. That wasn't a big game, but you look up, and they're in second and short, second and medium. They put you behind the sticks consistently as a defense. This defense has to be aggressive, make sure they get to this quarterback, and make him make quick decisions.
You got to have short area quickness. That running back there doing what it takes to make sure he got that first down.
They're going to ride this running back. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3.
They've got a lead here in the fourth quarter, and there's certainly still plenty of football to go, but this is where you'd love to control the flow of the game, right? You want to dictate everything to the defense, and you do that by running the football. That was a really nice run. This offensive line is firing off late. Looks like they're getting stronger as the game goes on, and that is a good sign for the offense.
The Tigers pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Moves it forward just a bit, a pickup of 1 to the 35. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. The play action fake. Here's the pressure. And this one's not working. He'll just throw it away.
Good decision by the QB. You're outside the pocket. You're trying to find an open target. No one's open. Throw it away and live to play another day.
Under fire. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. The defense was in the dime package. They didn't have to send an extra rusher. The big fellas up front took care of that.
Yeah, and all dime means is I'm bringing an extra fast guy on the field and taking an extra fat guy off the field. But listen, the fat guys still get home. Isn't that beautiful? The big, athletic defensive line still does a great job.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. And the Tigers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile. Under fire. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. And now this offense will try to figure out a way to move the chains after that second down incompletion. He's past the 30. What a play by this defense, and they stop him short. It'll be fourth down. And here we go, down to score. They'll go for it on fourth down. Grabbed in the middle, it's Howard. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Going to try to get it himself. And he is not going to get there as the defense gets him on the ground.
I know this guy is really athletic, but it's going to be hard to outrun a DB. It was a really nice job scrambling, trying to get what he could get on that third down, but there's the DB in the open field. Nice job rallying to the quarterback, getting him down. Now it's decision time for the offense, fourth and short.
Listen, it's go time. We're trailing. It's the fourth quarter. We got to get a little bit more aggressive. I like the call. I like going for it, and especially because we made the completion and got the first down.
And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman.
Well, this guy's been an animal all game long. He's had tons of success running the football. The defense had to do something to stop him. Give the D-line and that front seven tons of credit for being really physical there, getting the TFL.
He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. Long drive continues as the offense keeps working the ball down the field. Motion from the wideout. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Can't hold on. He had him right down the middle, and he flat dropped it. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Spits it out to the back. This time he's got his man. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14.
And this offense throwing the ball has just been up and down the field all game long. They're now approaching 450 yards passing on the day.
They go to the ground. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. He'll pull it on the read. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Auburn. They've got the lead here in the fourth.
Man, I love this offense being able to run the football late in the game when it matters and punch it in for the touchdown, and more importantly, take the lead.
If he makes this one, the lead will be 3, and at least a field goal won't beat you. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
A bit of an under-the-radar game this week, guys, but take a look at this. Colorado is ahead early in Boulder, but that's not exactly Cordell Stewart out there. This game is a long way from being over. They're up by 8 over Georgia Tech. We will be multitasking today. One eye on that game, one eye on your game. Really the only way to do it.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. He'll keep it himself. Got to be smart, patient, great vision, uses all of that to get to the 29. The Bears come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. To the air, it's Robertson. Stopped right there, short of the first down in this. Trying to preserve the lead. Trailing by a possession, they need to keep the ball. They'll try to convert on 4th down. He'll go up top, maybe a deciding play here. Makes the catch, converts on 4th down, is still on his feet. Touchdown Bears! And they've moved out front here in the 4th.
This is an offense that has so much confidence. They believe they're able to win the game when it matters the most. They've got the playmakers to do it. You saw it on that last touchdown. Now taking the lead with less than 2 minutes to go.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So here comes the Auburn offense. They're lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they have dialed up for this one. On the direct snap, it's Singleton. Incomplete, and they tried to catch him flat-footed on 1st down, but the defense was ready. Well, that helped the completion percentage, but the idea was yards after the catch, and it didn't happen.
Great job on defense, too. See ball, get ball. They saw exactly when that ball was spit out. You saw the defense fly to the football.
Didn't find much running room there. Picks up a few before he's forced out of bounds.
I got to be honest. I know the defense respected this guy's running ability. I don't know, though, if they knew it was this good. He has been gashing them in this game with his legs, and already you're seeing the defense now make some adjustments to slow this guy down. They were able to get him to the ground. He's still got a couple yards, but this has got to continue for this defense. You know he is going to carry the ball.
He'll try to do it himself. And he gets enough to move the chains and then slides to a stop. The offense gets a quick timeout. At this point, every second is precious. Here comes Auburn to the line on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Here's a heat. And with not much doing downfield, he found his parents open in the stands and threw it to them. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Got it in the middle. It's Coleman. And he left the first defender grabbing at air before he was finally tackled. It's 1st and 10. They've moved it to the 41. To the air on 1st down. And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waiting moments. That could be a costly play. The Tigers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Looking up top, and time is of the essence. Grabs it up to 25 in stride. The sophomore making a big play and hauling in that pass. This is like he's orchestrating a video game out there. I mean, he's right at 500 yards. He's a step or 2 or 3 ahead of any coverage he sees.
Or 12, Reese. I mean, this defense just doesn't have an answer for him. They've blitzed him. They've played zone coverage. They try to man up these receivers, but the end result is always the same. This guy right now is unstoppable.
What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Bringing the heat. Extending the play. They finally get him on the ground, but not before he rips off enough for a 1st down. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve every minute possible. So now the opportunity to take the lead with a 1st and goal here. Looking to throw on 1st down. Trying to bull his way in. Almost in, but they'll say he didn't make it, inches away from the touchdown. Trying to bully their way in. Touchdown, Tigers. And inside a minute to go, and they've got the lead.
Man, this game has been incredible to watch, and the offense comes through late in the game, takes the lead. What a clutch drive by this offense. Now, I'm looking at you, defense. We got the lead late in the game. I need you to go put this thing on ice and win it for me.
He'll take a knee. It's a touchback save every second he can as they try to put together this final drive. Here comes the Baylor offense back onto the field. So the first order of business here, David, is don't knock yourself out of field goal range.
Correct. Don't take the sack. Don't get a negative play. But if I can be aggressive, Palmer, I'm still trying to go to the end zone to get the immediate dub.
And take as much pressure off of your kicker as you possibly can. You just got to wonder what he's thinking right now. Lots of pressure on him.
To the air, it's Robertson. Makes the catch. It's Prentice. Timeout is called by the offense. They have 14 seconds left. All they have to do is get it close enough for a field goal here. Wants to go up top on first down. A deep throw as the clock winds down. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. He's trying to get them set quickly. They have to get the ball into field goal range. Right back up top on 2nd and 10. With the catch, it's Prentice. They'll get the timeout with 5 seconds remaining to play. Got to get everybody lined up quickly. Time winding away, and they've got to push the ball down the field. He's looking to throw. Here comes the heat. It's incomplete. A last gasp effort, and the defense finds a way to survive it. We waited so long to start the season, and just the way you want to start, getting that first victory.
And the first games are so much fun. You've been practicing against each other over and over all through camp. Now you get to come out, start the season off 1-0, Jesse. Great start.
It was a great start for the winning team. Now, for the losing team, obviously not the way you want to get into this season. There were some mistakes with execution, and guys are going to have to do a better job individually. But that's why you play the games. You get to now go back to the drawing board, get back on the practice field, try and iron out these wrinkles. It's a long season ahead. A lot to play for.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.